Hey, welcome back, Traveling Vino. It's been a while.
It's been a long while.
Yeah, what have we been up to since the last video?
We spent a lot of time in Texas. So 3 months,
Yeah, we were
September,
October,
well, yeah, the end
November.
of September.
Yeah, October, November, December. So October we had a house sit in
Aledo.
and then we went. We had a couple side trips there.
Yeah, so we did family for St. Louis and then Justin for Minneapolis.
Yep, and then we were back in Austin pretty much all of December.
And half of August. So yeah, a good
Yeah,
6 weeks. And then January 4th hit.
Yeah, January 4th, we started our next leg. This is the big leg. So we flew from Austin to LA. We had an 8-hour layover in LA, and then yeah, and then we flew from LA to Incheon, South Korea. Incheon, Seoul, South Korea. So yeah, we were there for 10 hours. And then we flew to Singapore after that.
So a total of 48 and a half hours.
48 and a half hours.
From
That was
Austin
brutal.
to Singapore.
Yeah, that was a brutal multiple travel days. And so, yeah, thank God we had some lounge access. We were able to take advantage of the priority pass. We did visit a couple lounges. We were able to take showers in
But
Incheon.
I was gonna say just in Seoul. We couldn't do it in LAX. So
yeah. LA, Tom Bradley has no good lounges in Priority Pass,
that we can
which
find,
is really shocking to me. I mean, yeah, Singapore has them, Incheon has them, but not LA.
The lounges were amazing because we got to take a shower.
Yeah.
And eat free food and drinks and coffee, and that saved us. So when we got to Singapore, we actually were okay.
Yeah, it's well worth it. I mean, if you don't have lounge access and you're traveling like this, it's definitely
huge difference.
Definitely makes a big difference to be able to take a shower and get cleaned up and all that stuff and refreshed.
Or humid again. So so we didn't really suffer from jet lag. I mean, we got to Singapore late.
Yep.
And pretty much just went to bed. And I think that helped a lot. And then we just started out fresh the next day and felt great. So.
Yeah, that's right. So the next day we got up. We stayed at the Holiday Inn in Clark's Key in Singapore. I actually stayed there before. I didn't remember it, but yeah, when I did my round the world trip a long time ago, back in 2018, I think it was. But yeah, we stayed at the same hotel. It's very nice. Free breakfast every morning, so that was nice. So we used IHG points for that. Our stay in Singapore was free. I think we booked 3 nights, and the 4th one was free, so that's really worth it. I think we used about 60 or 70,000 points for that. So that was a really good deal. Definitely recommend that.
Singapore is beautiful. We thoroughly, it was great. Just clean, orderly, beautiful city with all the different kind of architecture and
amazingly modern. Just skyscrapers everywhere. Singapore's kind of a banking hub for Asia, so there's a lot of money there. So there's a lot of really fancy buildings and fancy stuff like that. So definitely highly recommend Singapore if you're going that way. What are some of the things we did? I mean, I know we went. The highlight is the Bay Area, of course, and so we went to the Marina Bay Sands.
And went up to the 57th floor.
57th floor.
Had a great view of the city.
Yeah, so if you're going to Marina Bay Sands, there's an observation deck, which you can pay to go to on the 57th floor, but you can also go to the C'est La Vie bar kind of / restaurant, which is right next to the observation deck, and on the other side of the restaurant there is the pool, the famous pool that bridges a couple different buildings, and just an amazing infinity pool. Yeah, overlooking all of the Singapore downtown area. Pretty cool. And so we'll throw some pictures in here of that. That was pretty cool. I would recommend going to the restaurant just because I think you just have to have 2 drinks and
we got a snack, but I think
that's it. You don't have to pay for the observation deck.
Right.
Observation deck's kind of cool because it sticks out over the edge of the hotel, so you're kind of like out on the tongue of it, so it's kind of cool. But you know, I don't know. I was pretty nervous up there, so I didn't care for that.
He didn't get close to the edge.
No, I didn't like that at all. So what else did we do?
We did the let's see, the Cloud Forest.
Okay, yeah.
That
So
had Jurassic Park featuring. That was actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
And walked around there, and then they had the flower garden.
Yep.
Also beautiful. Just yeah, that whole park is amazing how they've done it with all the trees, and we didn't do the walkway deal, but the rest of it is just really, really nice.
Right. Yeah, it was a little bit rainy there, I think, and it was humid and hot, but
it rained a little bit every day.
Yeah, those
Very
are
muggy.
the cloud forest and the flower dome. Those are under these eco domes, and they're pretty cool. I mean, they maintain pretty cool atmosphere in there, so it's well worth.
It's like 4 or 5 stories for the Jurassic Park, I think. So, and all the moving dinosaurs. So it was fun.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. And then we just took off and just checked out the entire city. So we went to probably at least 4 different neighborhoods, just different vibes. And then Hawker's Street Market for eating. It just is insane with music and just a bunch of food stands and tables in the middle. And that was fun though. But good food.
Good food.
Yeah. So it just is beautiful. Definitely recommend the city.
Definitely recommend going to Singapore. It's but you can't stay there too long because it is expensive. But I mean, if you go to like the Hawker food stands and stuff like that, Chinatown, those kind of things, you're going to get a little bit better deal for food. But yeah, if you go out to a nice restaurant or something like that, you're going to pay a lot more.
Of course, we did find some sushi. So.
Oh yeah, we found a really good sushi place. Highly recommended on Google.
And the Spanish tapas bar. So we found one of those also.
That's right. I love that place.
In Singapore.
Yep. We walked around like that whole area, and there's like a famous statue there. It's called the Merlion, and you know, I think it was a gift or something from China to Singapore, but I'll look that up and check it out.
And good views of the Marina Bay Resort.
Yep. You know, I mean, that whole area is just so meticulously manicured, and just, you know, when they designed it all, they just did a really good job. And so, you know, the city itself is just, it's really well done.
So definitely recommend it. It's a good place to fly into. It just took a long time to get there.
Right. So once we're there, we're good. But yeah, no. So that was kind of a stopping point, just a place for us to kind of catch our breath and kind of get our legs back and get rested a little bit. You know,
get ready for Asia.
Get ready for the rest of Asia. So yeah, no, after Singapore, you know, we did stop at the airport on the way out of Singapore and tried to check out the Jewel. Which is the famous waterfall. Of course, this is the second time I've been there, and the first time I couldn't find it. The second time it wasn't running. So
they're working on it. So.
They're out there, you know, sorry, we're closed.
We got there early so we could see it, and you can still walk around. It's just a really fancy, nice, big mall.
It's a huge mall inside this. I guess it's a big circular mall, and then you have the waterfall thing in the middle. But you know, unfortunately, we didn't get to see that. So. We hung out for a couple hours, and then we went to the lounge, and then we flew to
Chiang Mai,
Thailand.
And that's where we are now in our spacious big Airbnb, which I'll post a video of how big it is, and I'll send that out later.
We'll talk more about that in the next video, but yeah, this place is not. It's probably one of the smaller places I think we've had, but yeah.
And we've been here a month and loved it, so we'll do the next video on that and share everything with y'all on that, but.
Get you caught up.
And we take off again on Tuesday, which I'll do the next little quiz for where we're going. So, yeah, but
most people know already, but
I know. But for the ones that don't or don't remember, I'll still do a little quiz. So anyway, but we'll be back in a week or so.
All right. Cheers.